Amber's just told me that was her mum who accidentally has ended up on national telly
Yeah,
there.
she didn't know. She didn't know. She just came down to visit us, and then I was like, do you mind just helping us with the revision? And then there's a camera as well.
Oh, but she looked lovely, though, your mum.
Yeah, she was fine.
Lovely woman. The show's called Can I Improve My Memory? And it's such a critical question, because I think that you have those foggy days.
Yeah.
And then we sort of make lists and then we forget things. But I know, what has your memory been like? And how has this show, what has it highlighted to you about how you can improve it? Because you're amazing in the show. I've seen a bit of it. You are.
So for me, I wasn't that great in school, which is one of the main reasons why I wanted to do it.
When you say not great in school, what do you mean? Like
grades-wise. I couldn't revise, just things wouldn't go in my brain. Like, I was smart, but I just couldn't do what the exams needed me to do. And so then doing the memory show, it taught us that there's techniques that you can train your memory to be better. So it's not necessarily that I was bad at school, I just didn't have the tools that I needed to get where I wanted to be.
And isn't that a shame? Because presumably you left school feeling a little bit underconfident about your academic ability.
I'd say disheartened.
And actually it was your memory, disheartened.
Yeah, disheartened after school. I thought I just wasn't very academic. And so, yeah, it's all to do with how you train your memory.
And we don't know that in school, do we?
We don't.
We don't get taught how to memorise things. We just get taught, here's the stuff you've got to learn and cram it in.
Do it in your own way.
For an exam in the end. So it's fascinating. So what did you learn? Actually, we've got a little trick, haven't we?
OK.
We're going to test our viewers at home and you, actually. Let's see. So we'll put OK. So we've got 6 items related to going to the beach. And I want you at home to look at them all in order and memorise them now. And at the end of the chat, we're going to come back and I want you to tell me how many of them you can remember. OK, hang on. So beach ball, sunglasses, ice cream, shell, deck chair, bucket and spade. OK, fine. OK, fine. So, were you using a technique there? Don't repeat the items, but is there a technique you learnt in the show?
There is a technique. There's a few different techniques. So for that one, I like to do actual colours, which is what we figured out that I liked. But there's different ways that you can do it depending on your brain. So, say, for instance, Anna, mine and her brain works.
Richardson, who's one of the other competitors.
On the show. She has a completely different way of thinking to me. So she didn't like the colours. She used to group them based on, I don't know, maybe a story or something like that. So it just goes to show, like, what different techniques work for different people as well.
Wow, it's fascinating, isn't it?
It really is,
and, I mean, in terms of your memory, how do you think that you'll be able to use these techniques? I mean, will you be able to use them, and have you used them since filming, to improve things in daily life or in other ways?
I decided that I wanted to learn Spanish, so it's sort of helping us in that way. There's a thing called the Memory Palace, and you sort of remember pockets of information by using the room around you, like different points of the room.
It's fascinating.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons you went into it is because, you know, Love Island's on at the moment.
Yeah.
We see them as body beautiful and, you know, emotional, but, you know, there's apart from Dr. Alex, of course, who we all know is a very clever man. There is a bit of a stigma, isn't there, attached to it?
Definitely.
Oh, go on, talk to me about that.
That was probably the other main reason that I did it, is that everyone that is associated, that's been on Love Island, not very smart. And that's not true. There's a lot of smart women and men that go on the show, and I just wanted to prove myself and show everyone that I'm not just, you know, a silly girl, that I'm actually quite smart.
Yeah, and it's interesting because, you know, the other thing that, of course, as an influencer, as everybody comes out of there, they might not find love, but they certainly find a career, don't they? They certainly earn a lot of money when they come out of that show. Is that, and it's something that, you know, interests me, is that, of course, you are influencers. That's the actual job title. You influence people's thinking, young people's thinking. And how aware are you of the responsibility of not just being somebody that young girls think, right, I've got to have a tiny waist and big boobs, and that's going to be that's what makes me successful. That's what makes me attractive.
Yeah, I'd say for me, I'm always as authentic as I possibly can with my platform. So I do think it's important for me. Uniqueness is what makes people special, and that's what their power comes from. And I don't think that we should all look the same or have the same body type. And I just try to show that by showing my normal everyday life, not all dressed up with makeup on every day, and just talking about normal things like a normal person, you know?
And do you, because I think there is an issue, isn't there, around sort of, about, you know, the sort of push towards having a beach-ready, you know, body and all of that. And there is more... do you think there is more willingness, do you think, to talk about being strong as a woman, being physically strong and being healthy and, you know, that sort of thing, rather than it being about, look, be thin at any cost?
Yeah, I think that it's really important to like start the conversation that healthy eating and exercising isn't just to get slim, it's to be healthy, have a healthy mindset. For me, why I exercise is my mindset, because I find that when I don't look after myself, I start to go downhill. And that's why I sort of speak about that on my Instagram as well.
I saw you eating pizza.
Oh, yeah.
You make your own pizza and you
yeah.
eat, but you know, it's sort of about being real, isn't it? About being more real. Now, this season of Love Island, I'm not watching every episode, but we have had Brad in.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You perked up a little bit there.
Oh, my God.
Is there a reason you're... Look at him, look at him. He's a lovely lad.
Yeah,
he's from your neck of the woods, isn't he, as
He
well?
is, like, about 10 minutes away from
He's about 10 minutes. Now then, do we need to watch this space?
No.
Oh, God, don't do that. Don't just put a pin in that. God, I know, you've got a little... Why wouldn't you have a soft spot for him?
He's waiting for Lucinda, isn't he, when she comes out?
Yeah, she's moved on, though, hasn't she? We've watched that. She's moved on.
She's moved on, yeah.
She's old news.
Yeah.
Are you being very quiet about this on purpose?
I don't know what to say.
Out of the Love Islanders at the moment, is he your fave?
Yeah, about the boys, he was definitely one of my favourites. Yeah, he is beautiful, isn't he?
He is beautiful and he's a nice lad. So, well, maybe we will still watch this space bit. Right, shall we do this memory test that we just did a few minutes ago?
Yes.
And see. OK, so we need to figure out how many of these we can remember. Right, can you remember what was in number 1?
I can.
What was it?
It was a beach ball.
Beach ball, yes, I think the same.
Yeah.
Number 2, I think, was sunglasses.
It was pink sunglasses.
Pink sunglasses, OK. And tell us how you're remembering what was in 3
So
then.
I just remember it as a chocolate and strawberry, like, ice cream in a cone.
She even remembers the flavour? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I would not have remembered that. So, because you're looking at the colours. Yeah. Incredible. OK. I know what 4 was.
Yeah.
A pink shell?
Yeah, like purpley pink, yeah.
So you're going yellow, pink, and then you've looked at the
Yes.
colours. OK. Number 5 was it the deck chair?
It was.
Yeah. Yeah, OK. And the 6th one, tell us how you're remembering that.
Bucket and spade. I think the spade was green. Yeah.
She is good! That just proves it really works.
It does work.
Wow, that is brilliant. Well, you have definitely dispelled all the myths about Love Islanders not being very bright. Brilliant stuff. Thank you, Amber.
Thank you.
Can I Improve My Memory continues tonight at 8 p.m. on Channel 4.
Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.